on a sled. Probably 3/4 of a mile anyway. And this is a new spot for this year. So we want to get some bait out early. Because we've never baited here. This is a completely new area. And I figured the earlier we start, the better. I think it's the 6th today, or the 7th of April. Probably the earliest I've been out to bait. Well, with the early thaw and not a lot of snow this year, we could get out early. Last year I didn't start baiting until about the 15th. So we're quite a bit earlier this year. Especially where it's a new area. I want to get started early. It might take a month or two before we get a mighty pile of bears in here, but I know there will be. That way, behind the barrel, you guys are on the barrel. Oh, it's 2-3 mile swamp all around us. It's just a swamp, tamarack swamp. Plantations, all perfect moose habitat. Bear, deer, mostly bear and moose, but there's some deer in here. There's some big bears out here. So hopefully we can get one on camera. A nice big boar. I don't want to shoot anything small. I've shot a lot of small bears, I'm not going to lie. And that's it. This year we're going to try to shoot a big one. Eric's going to try to get his first one. Yeah. And that's basically it for here. I'll show you the barrel real quick. The setup. We got a roller barrel there. It's just a dead end rope, but that's a game. At the end of this trail, turns right into a game trail. And it goes way out into the swamp. We're going to be hunting up there. About 120 yard shot from the tip of my finger to here. I ranged it with the rangefinder. A little bit open, I mean, but we're secluded. We're in the middle of nowhere, so I think the bears will still daylight pretty good here. They'll be left alone anyway. So yeah, we'll get the baited up. Oh, and I want to mention too, I'm gonna put another barrel here. And I'm gonna put meat in that one, probably next week. Once I maybe hang a beaver up here somewhere. Once that'll really bring them in. Their nose will get curious. They'll get curious. Anyways, we'll get baited up, set the camera up, and get out of here. We're gonna take a minute to talk attractants. So I got a little bag of marshmallows here. I put a handful of marshmallows in there because we all know bears love their sweets. So our base is deer feed, which is corn, barley, oats, rye, mixed with some fryer grease. And for a scent attractant, I got some vanilla extract. For another bit of a sweet treat, I'm going to put a little bit of Mackenzie Susie gravy on top. I'll walk you guys through that real quick. I just put a little dab of it. The birds will get in it and stuff. And a little dab in there. That's real sweet. You don't need much. A lot of times, even a little bit like that. And that'll dry on there. And a lot of times, when you rebait, when you're hunting, and the first thing the bear's going to hit's that, and they're going to lick it. We're hunting up there, they're going to come in here and lick their broadside if it's a shooter. So that's kind of my theory behind that. We all know fryer grease works well. Usually we put it in the ground, make like a big smush around the bait, and it gets on their paws and their fur. I got some grease on there. I put it right in the snow. I don't know. We'll put more. And I'll take whatever's left of my grease. I just douse it on the barrel. And then around here. Once the snow melts, that'll soak into the ground. Oh. Now we're just gonna take some vanilla extract, and I'm gonna walk a line. I'll probably go for a little hike. I won't bring you guys along, but and I'll spray as high as I can get her, because we want the wind to take that, and it smells strong. If it don't rain, it lasts, and it dries good, it'll last 2 or 3 days. We can't smell it, and I'm sure they can still smell it even longer. So that's about it, what I do for my attractants. As the bears start hitting it and get coming more, I'll use dog food and a whole bunch of different stuff, breads and whatever. But this is just to get her started. We all set up. I just set my camera up. I'll show you guys that real quick. The Spy Point Flex M with the Bear Proof Cage 5000. Well, bear resistant anyway. So there she be. Set up, and on this bait, I'm going to run about 6 baits between me and my brother, and then stick to the best 2 to 3 wherever the bigger boars are. And that's it. Now we just got to wait, I guess, and see how long it takes before they find her, because this is a new spot. But I'm confident. And with the area is known for big bears here, and it's just a big swamp. Any good bear hunter knows that they love their swamps. Where they can stay cool. So yeah, that's about it for this setup. Thanks for tuning in. Working Man Outdoors. Luke Parody here, and subscribe and like. And this year I'm going to be more determined on my content. I've been saying that for about 3 years now. I got all the filming equipment, the GoPros, the camera arms, you name it, I got it, and I don't do nothing with it. So this year's the year. Thanks, guys.